Hey everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a Scotty run, and I'm kind of mixing it up here with like this hybrid status build in the tree plus a summon build from gear. It's going to be really weird. I don't know if this is going to be good at all though. So we're getting damage from movement speed. We're getting damage from statuses applied. I skipped Flurry because Flurry is currently bugged and auto stun locks everything. It applies freeze permanently. Why it does, I have no idea, but we have to skip it. I took 1 point of Thrill of the Fight for a little bit extra lifesteal, hopefully. And then just more status damage, some HP regen. A little bit of luck, extra damage with skeletons for early game, and Relentless because we are playing statuses. So we're also going to play on Darkness 56 because I'm like, I don't know on this build yet. Anyways, what we have going on is a lot of legend offers. We have 94% legends and 28% master, which is kind of a lot. But also, to make this real fun, we're using parrots, lots of parrots. Not full summon build, because summons are kind of bugged right now, so I don't want to lean too hard into it. But we do have 3 parrots here, plus the wolf, plus the genie lamp. So there's a decent amount of summons, plus I want to get skeletons for Mort. We're going to be doing Mort, Summer, Winter. It may take me a couple tries because I don't have a ton of dice because we are using the black lamp instead of the fried rice. We are using waste in this ring here to counteract the life debuff on waste. Hopefully this goes all right. We'll see. I may have to restart this part here depending on, like, getting the 3 gods you want with the amount of dice we have is not typically that easy. I mean, it depends how the first one goes. Well, I will say when you hit the first god, it makes it a whole lot easier. I'm gonna go ahead and not take deadly attack actually, because I want the attack from Winter. So I will take expert necromancy over expert execution, I think. Mostly because summons are we have a little bit of summon damage, and quite frankly, I think with all the summons we do have, it's going to end up paying off. Could you please... I mean, curiosity is fine. I do find it kind of weird that there's not really, like, summon damage in Scotty's skill tree, even though Scotty's clearly meant to be, like, a summon strike character. I think her talent tree needs a little bit of touching up. Lady Justice is not on the menu for today. Summer, on the other hand, is. Trail of Fire is very good. Breath of Fire is also not terrible. We attack fairly quickly. Get a reroll for a higher tier thing. Getting Gehenna really early would be insane. Oh, I just spoke it into existence. Okay. So we are now after Malady and Hoarfrost. Hoarfrost. I feel like I said hypothermia or something earlier. It's definitely Hoarfrost. That increases the damage enemies take by 66% for each status effect. Sir, you are not on the menu. Let's rotate around. We have enough dice that we're going to hit Winter now. It's just going to feel bad because it's going to make us cost about all of them, I suspect. Yeah. Sounds about right. And we can reroll to get a better chilling attack here. Or not. You know, whatever. It's fine. Probably should have used some number of banishes there too. I definitely don't think that was the best start, but we did get everything we were after. Also, I didn't mention, I'm using this Scarab item that gives extra expert offers, plus it's 203 armor, which is a ton. So we have 58 DR to start with, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna take the XP gain here early. So what I'm really worried about is my single target, especially early on. Which is, again, why we're running it a little lower danger than normal. This is awful. I don't want Meteor Shower, and I don't want Flare. So we're going to get those out. We're going to alterate. Oh, yikes. All right. Okay. Okay. We are a Malady away. And ideally, if we can hit Soul Sickles, Soul Sickles? I don't know. Having a mild stroke apparently, trying to figure out what sickles. Mort sickles. Ooh, chill to the bone goes hard. We also want the wolves. Like, that's one of the things I want to be doing right now. So again, this is the non-bugged version of this build. You can, again, take flurry and then freeze everything, and it's kind of just easy, but that's not that fun. One thing that has changed with summons is that they're supposed to scale damage with your attack speed, damage, and actual movement speed. And when I say summons, I mean like the parrots and whatnot. So like Genie doesn't, the skeletons don't, but the parrots do. So by that logic, all right, we'll take expert frost wolves here. Not so bad. One of the cool things about Scotty is she does have a very fast attack. And pretty decent range on it too. I think there's a world where you could play some type of full screen attack with her, but you got to get it working. This is suspect. I think we have to take the healing one. Although upgrading everything to master could be good. I'm gonna take the heal because we just don't have any. We also need to hit a strike here at some point of some kind. These are all okay. I'm just gonna keep bumping up necromancy. It will eventually be good. Also, Mort does have a summon damage bonus. I actually am going to take Trail of Fire here. Trail of Fire is kind of insane right now. It's probably the best dash. And enemies that die with it are going to spread burning to other enemies, which is giving us like natural XP because we have Gehenna, so that's kind of nice. Nice synergy there. And honestly, now that we have Trail of Fire, we're kind of just walking around. One thing that Trail of Fire does too is it seems like it does on contact damage. It doesn't say that. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of does. I don't know. It's weird. It does like charge damage and then, oh, I'll take execution. It does charge damage and then it sets the fire. For every empty power slot, game HP regen. Well, we have 2 empty power slots. Or we could just get this. Nah, this give me the regen for now. We are eventually gonna have powers. I definitely want Frost Nova from Winter. But this is a good strategy for right here. I will continue to buff Trail of Fire. It seems like a good strategy. So we're not doing an only dash build, of course, because I mean, we've done so many only dash builds, but this one we actually get to dash and attack because you can dash cancel the sword attack to speed up. Like if you swing and then dash, you still get the full sword animation, which is kind of sweet. The full swing, you don't like get the combo out, right? But you get the slash, which is pretty good. And obviously we're gonna be like attacking bosses and whatnot. I don't know that we're gonna actually beat the Jinn here with this build. Straight up. All right, I'll just take chilling attack. It buffs the damage of like half of our summons. I do think Scotty is Scotty and Nixie are definitely the 2 weakest characters right now. Melee's tough in general in Act 2, and they do not have the survivability that Kront's ridiculous. Kront's the best character in the game. But they also don't have the survivability that Aberon has. unfortunately. Icebound's not bad. Just to go ahead and take. At some point, we're going to roll master offers too, because we have like 30% chance to do it. That's going to be nice. I'm going to appreciate that. But until then, we're going to draw demonic symbols with our trail of fire. We're going to pretend this is Diablo 2 in the Chaos Sanctuary. Okay, these guys suck. I'd rather just let them burn. Give me Frozen Dash? No. I mean, Path of Frost is pretty good here. Like, that's a noticeable benefit, but we're struggling at the moment. This is not good. We are healing passively, so that's nice. Vampirism seems like a must take. And at some point we're gonna get a strike so we can use this sword. Like, we're using this sword and I don't think it's that great. It's obviously okay for strike stuff, but overall it's one of the lesser. I would like to heal fully. Well, that might have saved the run. It'd be cool if this guy got frozen again. I'm just saying. Give me dash, gives us a chance to get wings. Thank you. I would like to move faster, please. To like drive by do this. I do wonder if I should have invested a little bit more into luck going into this. I'm actually gonna roll here. Frost Zones is pretty good. Frost Ring is pretty good. It's like very good. I'm actually gonna take Frost Zones though. All right, we gotta get rid of that archer. Like, he had to go. We are surviving currently. We do have vampirism. Kind of like split the difference here with summoner and attacker, and I don't think that's a good strategy for pushing higher darkness levels. Maybe for this 56 it's gonna work, but I don't think this would work at much higher. He has crippled our regen. That's very rude. Dash effects last longer. How about just more trail of fire damage? How about that? This is definitely a genuinely hybrid build, which is nice to see. It's a nice change of pace. And it will clear Darkness 30 very easily. Which, if we lose here, I'll run it on Darkness 30 and we can test that theory. But I think we should be alright. It's just gonna be a little tricky. Again, our single target is not particularly great. Leafwood, it doesn't hurt. So what are we missing right now? We're missing Malady, right? Yeah. Which is kind of a problem.
Oh, hi.
More Trail of Fire is good. I mean, there's no doubt about that. We just do not do enough damage. It's proving to be a problem. We gotta watch out for the ghost worms now. Anytime you get to this phase and you're not like knocking them out, you're in for a bad time. All right, well, we survived with a like triple dash through him.
careful.
Keep getting summer. All right, I mean, it may be time to take Inferno. Actually, Breath of Fire might, nah, let's just take Inferno. Let's be real here. At some point, we are gonna have to take some strikes though, and that's gonna be really nice once we do. Do you think Sickles is the one we want? We blew all our dice early, so it's making this a lot more difficult. And undoubtedly, the insect mages are going to be egregiously difficult. I'm actually gonna take Fortune here to have some regen. In the form of heart drops. I do think it would be cool if there were some more power-ups that drop from pickup drops, like not just hearts and the occasional super rare like shield or movement speed buff. Necromancy up again. It's probably better than taking Novice Ravens. Probably. Maybe. Do we have cat? No, we're out of cast, so we're not gonna get snakes. So I do need to take Raven at some point. I don't think I take any of these. I think we take minus 4% dash recharge speed for 16 damage. It's like, it's probably enough. All right, a bunch of XP is nice. I think from here on out, we're pretty desperate on shrines to get us to the promised land. This is not good. Okay, we gotta take Breath of Fire because we don't have an option. It's not actually the worst, but it's certainly not amazing. Not excited about it. Okay, these guys we have to run away from. Attack area, attack speed. Oof. So attack area is gonna buff our summons. Attack speed is supposed to buff our summons. I don't think that works. It's gonna buff our strikes though. Pretty good. World Freeze is a big pickup. All right. We have to get rid of the stupid, that thing. Oh my gosh, it does so much damage. Yeah, the insect mages are probably gonna kill us here. Not this wave, but the later on version of them when there's a million. Oh, please get hit by that. Yep, we're about to have a bad time. First strike. Oof. Bad times right here. Bad times. It's all about the dash. Maybe I should have put on the revive gear. Ooh, we're about to get hit. I'm gonna take life to try and live. Where is it? Okay. The summons have completely fallen off. They're not really doing anything. Sadly, we're at 26 HP. You do have vampirism. Oh, thank you for the great sword. Appreciate that. All right, it's up to shrines right now. I'm gonna hit things as we go to heal a little bit, but if we don't get the right shrines, we're gonna be out of it. This does give us more max HP. There's food up there. There's Malady. Okay. Okay. We have the whole thing, and here we actually have to heal. I think that feels bad. But given what we're about to come up against, it would be a bad time to not... Inferno is just not doing enough damage. That is one of the things, like, random casts aren't really as good as they used to be. Fire dragon summon? Okay. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. I guess Inferno plus First Strike is a combo, like, that's pretty good. All things considered. Oh, there's 2 shrines below us. Okay, we're gonna hit this. We're gonna go back. We actually get a lot of heals here. Malady really was a game changer. We still have Insect Queen to deal with, so that's gonna be a problem. Sickles of Mort is a must take, even though it's only adept. And that is because if we can level that up, that's gonna really make this function. At max level, it's 3. All right, well, here we kind of have to take Ravens. Soul Stealers at common is basically pointless, in my experience. That feels like Chilling Attack. That's the right answer there. All right, we gotta be a little careful. We don't want to lose too much life right now, or in general ever, but Mort, give me 13% summon damage. 10 max life, 10 armor. It's not nothing. I think we're about to die to Insect Queen. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting right now. Unless we can get our pets to lame it out. Which... wouldn't say they're not doing, but... it's just impossible to dodge some of her attacks. Need her to laser. And I basically have to keep attacking because of vampirism. And I need her to, like, stay in bounds. Okay, we actually beat Insect Queen, so that's a really good sign. Now... now we just have to get through the bombers. Gonna be rough. I think Fury's pretty decent here. More attack speed means more vampirism triggers. We're kind of getting by on Malady synergies at the moment. And again, we could have just taken Flurry to stun lock bosses permanently, but I don't know. I don't think focusing on that is really good, like, gameplay or anything. 6% chance to crit, I guess. Is that a King Cobra shrine? I love that. Strike damage, 80%. 20% attack crit chance is pretty strong. But we actually want the strike damage. Even though we're not there yet, we should get enough levels that becomes the optimal choice. I would say picking Darkness 56 turned out to be a very appropriate difficulty for this. I mean, yeah, I would just keep... I'm gonna keep investing in Fury. There's no reason not to. Alright, these assholes. We have to... The good news is we have a lot of freeze. The crowd control helps a lot. See, the bad news is I zagged right into like 3 bombs there. It also sucks that they've unfrozen, or they've become immune to frozen. Well, Shatter's just like enemies have 90% life, so that makes sense to me. Summon damage is a nice pickup. I feel like there's definitely a world where you can make an all summon build with time, but I think that build goes on Maris, and you like cheat cast the cast spell that buffs summon damage, and you just spam dash to bump up your summon damage. I want to try that at some point. It's just sad that Maris seems to be a better basically everything than Scotty. Including inline like strikes, Lorien is a better Scotty. This part's a little rough. All right, Summer, what do you have? Not exactly great. I'm gonna need a heal from you, buddy. It wasn't nothing. All right, Sickle's got to go up. We need to get Sickles to like at least every 5 hits or something before Jin. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to lame him out or not. It's also really funny how that the thing that gives you extra strike projectiles currently makes it so you auto freeze the boss. I'm not sure how that one snuck in there, but it certainly did. All right, no, we're not having none of your shenanigans. I'm gonna take pickup drops here. Having a bad time at the moment. Bad. Very bad. I think we're gonna die. Try my best to dodge. Nope, can't see it, can't dodge it. Well, it doesn't always end in a win. So, what did we learn from this? Necromancy, not so great. Selkie the Wolf did 81 DPS. That is embarrassing. Frostwolves, not so much. Trail of Fire did the most by a lot. Trail of Fire being the best thing here. I mean, obviously Malady's really good. Like, really, really good. I just don't think this one was going to work the whole time. But, you know, sometimes it's good to put up runs that fail. There's another build here where you go full adept that's probably a little bit better. And you can try and go with the wolves, but it's just not worth it. It doesn't work right now. And again, with this, you can... This is a skill that's bugged. I haven't tried Wanderer, but it seems underpowered compared to everything else. Just being in melee is rough without the appropriate healing. Without, like, justice. But, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. We'll be back with something more degenerate tomorrow, I'm sure. But we'll alternate between, like, overpowered degenerate runs and then, like, more kind of fair stuff. Like, I think that was a fun run. Let's see if we got any good loot. A knife with +3 cast projectile count. It's not uninteresting. And besides that, there's a whole lot of nothing. Maybe if I invested more into status damage and just go Trail of Fire dashing. But then we're just building another dash build. I think the Scorpion Queen kind of sucks. There is a build before I go that I want to try at some point, and that is we use... there's a sword around here somewhere. Oh, the sand sword that enemies take 62 damage every second. Plus the slab where enemies take 66 damage every second. If we could find a way to increase the damage of those, that would be sick. And I'd want to try that one out, but you know, it's for a later day. Actually, this belt's pretty good. Healing on level up is secretly not bad. But anyways, that's it for today. I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. And let me know what you think. Let me know what your Scotty builds are, what you currently have going, and what's been working for you. I think this wins on like Darkness 50, but it's still not good enough, right? But anyways, Jeff out. Later.